that got heavy. So yeah.
Balls.
In a word,
Balls.
balls.
In a word, balls.
And another thing.
And when you really think about it, balls.
When you really think about it.
Live long.
Oh, in conclusion, balls.
Balls.
Book is
Not
back.
the Galere book. Not
Grandpa?
Oh my god, the book.
Oh, no, I can't do it.
You're watching this session. The last session that was recorded was Snowpocalypse. Go check it out. It's epic.
It's actually
not
not
out yet.
available on YouTube just yet, but
Lame.
darn.
cry about it. Anyway,
I'll never do it again.
yeah,
I had a real quick headcanon. At one point, Pallas tried to read Sophia's mind, and the book slipped into his consciousness.
not today, gay boy. I was having this conversation with Arielle before, but I realized on accident that I was doing the Galere voice for the book.
No.
Oh, my daughter. Like,
The book has Galere energy.
it does.
Big Galere energy.
Big Galere energy.
Super massive energy.
Sophia, I've got beans all over my shirt. Anyway.
I can't do this anymore. Please kill me.
He's gonna kill one of us this session. And we're like,
Tommy,
The
please
real-
stop
the
spilling your
real-
beans everywhere. We're playing
The
D&D.
real pain of Elegy is Bryson having to admit that I'm funny at some point on in game. Anyway,
When is that gonna happen?
fucking someday, bitch boy. Anyway,
I don't think so.
what's the matter? You scared?
No.
Let the record show that none of us are afraid of Tommy.
I do want that to be clear. Like, before anything else, right?
Yeah.
No way.
Okay.
Hold on. All right. So, God, that was the gayest shit I've done in my life. Hold on. All right. Where did Aidan go?
my light down to the found be like, oh, I don't need my lights on full brightness. And then it was too dark.
I need my light on full brightness so I can be seen in this periwinkle lustrous atmosphere.
I've really corrupted this campaign with the color of periwinkle. I'm like, I get.
Oh my god, your influence. Anyway, right. Oh, please, I just want to play a song. Are we ready?
It's Dua Lipa.
One moment. If you want to run away with me, I know a guy.
One kiss is all it takes. When you're with me.
It's like that one session where "Kiss Me More" started playing while Ezra and Pallas were in the car.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Of all songs.
They're just like they're like. Sorry,
I thought you'd like it. Anyway.
You're gay, right? I just thought.
No, literally. Have you seen that TikTok where it's like that part of the song is like, I feel like fucking something. That something is you, bitch. I know you're a little slow, but I'm gonna need you to get the hint. Anyway. Are we ready?
Oh gosh.
Are we ready? Are we playing the Elegy of Everlasting? Okay. Mamma mia.
Actually, yeah.
Alright. Last, where were you left off? On the Elegy of Everlasting Winter. As our hometown heroes struggle to make sense of an eventful election day at the School of Inspiration, capped off by an 8-bit encounter with a certain fellow student, the party finds themselves faced with a peculiar situation involving the circumstances behind their battle against Lavinia Sageclaw. Divided by loyalty and alienated by intention, things came to an intense head when, once again, Pallas's ability to lead responsibly and honestly was called into question, sending our party members into a spiraling debate. Finally, finding a moment to be alone, however, Pallas got in touch with his ancestors and earned the recognition and validation he believed he so desperately deserved, a nod of approval from his bloodline. With new powers resurfacing, new revelations coming to light, and a new sense of division between our heroes, a daunting question hangs over our stalwart students' heads. What comes next? Better question, why does William have a mug atop of his head?
Mug.
I was wondering when we were going to bring that one up.
I think we weren't.
It's a callback to the mug. Get it?
It's
Mug.
Mug! Dakota, I bet Dakota really likes mug. I bet he's a mug guy.
Mug.
Mug!
Mug.
Mug, 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 mug.
Mug.
That should have been Pallas' slogan. He would have won.
Mug. What does mug stand for, MUG?
Mothers United.
Stop at mothers. Stop at mothers. Mind utterances galore. Anyway. It is, I believe, Wednesday, November 9th. Hi, Kay. It is Wednesday, November 9th, 2022. We find ourselves back at the Traughffle household, where shortly prior to the start of... Shortly prior, we watched two of our party members, Pallas, Astrophel, and Syriee Neverward, storm out in a flurry as the remaining party members, along with the rest of their friends, deliberated and debated on the proposition that Holly and Dakota brought to light in regards to Pallas throwing the election. After some moments of intense silence and a little bit of interpersonal brooding, outside the Traughffle household, as it's slowly starting to get darker and darker, about I want to say 7:30, 8 o'clock, that might be a retcon, we find Syriee Neverward approaching the Traughffle household. Is there anything you want to do before you head back?
I think before Pallas leaves, she's just gonna be like, just text me when you get back, when you get home. Stay safe. All right. She's gonna take a deep breath and go back to the house.
Syriee, you head back up the hill, leading down to, I believe it was Lake Notos? Yeah, 50-50. And you walk up the hill, you head over back to the little ranch house that Enix lives in. You walk up the porch steps, you approach the door, and you re-enter amidst a bit of tepid conversation between the party members.
Yeah, so when you really eat pizza, really eat pizza, I think that could be more godly than what God is to a lot of people. You know, I feel like you can find God in your pizza, and then by that definition, doesn't that mean that God isn't real?
Okay, you lost me at God, but this is pretty good pizza.
Enix, you've got anti-youth pastor vibes. I think you need to work on it.
Ori turns to you, Roselle.
That
You
is-
really
that's
didn't
fair.
need to say that.
I'm sorry. No offense intended.
Just a little. I mean, am I the Batman to your Superman?
Okay, I'm gonna
Syriee,
need
you're
all of
back.
you to shut it for a minute. Okay? And I don't want any of you to talk until I'm done. Got that? First, every single one of you knows that some psycho bitch is trying to kill Pallas, and all of you we're just gonna let him walk off alone? And she's going to look at Ezra while she says that.
Weren't you with them just now?
I went because the rest of you weren't going to. And second, I want to make this very clear. If I didn't consider Laz a friend, I wouldn't have tried to stick up for them against Dion twice. However, Pallas has been one of my closest friends for a very long time. He's known me since before high school, when I was trying to be basically just like him. So, just look, If you guys even considered him a friend in the slightest, you wouldn't have immediately thought that the only way to solve this problem was to screw over one friend to help another. There are other ways to fix this. Sure. Look, I don't care about the stupid fucking election, but it means a whole lot to Pallas. Think of everything they've been through in the last couple months. They found out that they had a sister that no one told them about who's fucking dead. Now some psycho bitch is trying to kill him, and the rest of you, his friends, are just want to throw away the one thing that he thinks will get him whatever stupid family legacy he thinks he has to live up to. And you guys just want to take that from him? What kind of friends are you? Clearly loyalty means nothing to all of you when you choose a friend who stabbed us all in the back literally last night over a friend who has done nothing but try and prove that they have no ill intentions to a bunch of people they haven't wronged. Whatever. She's gonna pull out her phone, send the voice recording to the group chat. Do with it what you want. I'm done. And she's just going to turn and leave.
Syriee, come. Please, don't go.
Double dash out the door.
It was just an idea.
Well, we got the recording.
I think I'm gonna remember that for a while. I don't think we need the recording.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. I played the recording that Syriee sent into the group chat. That's the one where Dion said all this stuff. It's Dion's.
It's Dion's confession?
Because Syriee recorded it, oh, wow. It's actual Syriee activate. Oh. Anyways, that person who just left recorded it last session, so now we all have a confession from Dion.
Right.
Anyways, back in character. Quick.
The four of you who are still in the room, can I get an insight check real quick? I just have to say, Jesus Christ.
That was good.
That was good. Okay. No, I had to I had to go on mute. I had to take a second. I'm like, holy shit.
16.
Y'all gave me a month to prep. That's all.
Period.
Period. No, yeah.
21.
21. What do you get, Lake?
14.
14. I'm gonna say everyone picks up on this. The moment Syriee leaves, the room is just filled with a very steep sense of discomfort. You see Ezra has gone stark quiet, for one. Something that none of you see very often, frankly. You see Bianca and Noelle are exchanging very concerned, uncomfortable looks, considering it's both of their first times really hanging out with any of you guys. Most of all, anyone who got a 15 or higher, you see Lav sitting in the middle of the room, eyes trained on the floor. 15 or higher, you can start to see tears are forming in her eyes again.
I'd say.
This is in character. This was gonna happen anyway, I think.
Yeah, probably.
This was boiling for a while. Please don't feel responsible for any of this. Please. It's not about you, it's about everything. So, how many days do we have left?
Until the election?
I believe it's Wednesday day, tomorrow, Friday.
Friday.
Doing 2 more days.
Today is Wednesday night, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 days.
We got off from school because of the blackout.
Yes.
We've off from school on Thursday too. Oh, there we go. The answers.
100%.
Lab fucked up that power grid.
So wait, I just want to be clear. What day is it today?
It is Wednesday,
Wednesday.
November 9th, on after school, at the end of the school day on Friday, is when...
The election results
Yes.
are... Okay.
Wait, but isn't after school Friday Studies of the Mind? So are they at the same time? Like, or am I gonna get my...
It's like, it'll be announced over the intercom, like, at the end of the last bell.
Okay, so Studies of the Mind, I thought Studies of the Mind was after school for some reason.
No, it is. But the election and results will be announced before Studies of the Mind.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
I did a room with Rizzy right after the election result. That's so fun.
I think, okay. Noelle, when is rehearsal?
Probably after school on Friday. I mean, we're losing a little bit of rehearsal time after what happened at the school, I'm pretty sure.
After the election.
Do you have any other classes with Dion? Before the election results?
We have, like, our advanced, like, music theory class together. I mean, you know, they throw all the bards in the senior class into one group.
Great. Is everyone okay with ethically? Ooh, hold on. Bryson was jumping out and not Enix. I think that let's all take tonight to absorb what just happened. Because a lot happened over like the last 24 hours. Or last 48 hours. Yeah, so respectfully get the fuck out of my house.
You see that there's a general, like, murmur nod across the room. You say that without even missing a beat. Lav stands up, grabs her jacket, grabs her bag, and then just kind of, like, nods to you, Enix, and leaves.
Before Lav leaves, can Holly do something really quick?
Sure, yeah.
Do you want just to confirm, you want me to fill Pascal in all this? Or what do you want me to tell Pascal and what don't you want?
Just tell him everything.
Can someone go make sure he gets home safe?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
No, that we can drive Lav's home.
Yeah, sure, that'd be great. Thanks. As you all start to set off, is there anything else anyone wants to do before leaving Enix's house?
Are we gonna meet up again tomorrow?
I think we should. I don't know if we'll get Syriee or Pallas, but I mean we can try for them
We should.
at the very least.
We should ask. I can ask if you want.
Yeah. Also, we should. No, that's a tomorrow meeting problem.
Okay. Well, yeah. Sorry about all this, Enix. Really.
You didn't do. I don't know why you're apologizing to me. And like Enix emphasizes to me.
Touche. They kick it, and he leaves. As everyone starts to file out of Enix's house, Enix, you hear a voice from behind you. Actually, could we talk for a second? And you turn around and you see Ori standing over you.
Oh,
Over.
I'm like, oh yeah, hey.
I mean, they're pretty tall.
Oh wait, can you back up for a second?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, sorry,
hey.
sorry. Hi, yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Can we... sorry, I just wanted to... I wanted to wait until everyone kind of cleared out, This is the wrong song, hold on.
I'm like,
This is not the intrigue soundtrack I was looking for. Please.
why did Grubhub just hit me with a "you up" text?
What the fuck?
It goes, "Hey night owl, hungry?" with the eyes emoji.
I got those texts at like 1 a.m. from Uber Eats sometimes, and I'd be like, "What the fuck are you? That's not fair."
No, that's targeted. That's they know you.
If you knew how I lived at Muhlenberg, you know that was
hit me with
targeted.
like a "you up."
Anyway.
That's really.
Anyway, Ori backs up, kind of walks back over to your couch. It didn't feel right to bring it up in front of everyone else, because, you know, there was much more that was going on, but there was something I wanted to tell you about Krasinski. I meant to when you texted me, and I don't know, I didn't really feel super comfortable, I don't know, getting that on paper, but your parents are still asleep or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to sound really bad at first, I promise it's not, but I think about like a week, a little bit more than a week ago, I went down to the station and I went to see Krasinski in his cell.
What?
I know, I promise it sounds bad, it's really not. After everything that happened at the Union of Light, I don't know, I felt like I had to face him one more time. Just give him one last flip the bird and just leave. And I went to the cell and they let me in, he let me in. Not in the cell, but went to just see him. And I don't know what it was, but he didn't seem all there. I mean, I don't think he was ever really all there after what happened, but he seemed really disoriented.
I mean, yeah, he had the power of a bunch of Aurora shards flowing through him. I could only imagine it would take energy out of anyone.
Enix, it wasn't just physical. He didn't remember who I was or why I was there until I reminded him. And he didn't know me that well, but he knew me by name. It's like he seemed confused as to why I was angry at first. And I know he's old. I guess that part, maybe makes sense, but so soon after it happened? I mean, he was an evil bastard, but he wasn't senile. Far from it, honestly. And the only reason why I bring this up is the way he was acting reminded me a lot of what happened at the House of the Guiding Light a few months ago. when I got attacked. I don't know, it's still really fuzzy, you know, memory's still not great, but I don't know, I'm sorry I didn't bring it up before. I know it sounds suspicious that I went to see him, like, days before he dropped, but I don't know, I want to start doing a little more for you guys. You know, I think I've just felt really helpless after the Union of Light, and I think any information is good information at this point. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but I don't know, my gut's telling me something's up. And
what do you think it is?
You tell me. I mean, he seems super disoriented all of a sudden, and days later he just drops. Everyone knows he kept himself in pretty good shape, especially for his age.
DM, can I roll? What do I roll to know if there's a spell that does this?
I'm gonna say make an Arcana check.
Okay. Before I do,
Okay.
or would you try something with me?
Depends on the legality, yeah.
Just hold my hands and focus with me for a second.
Okay.
Do I get that help action, DM?
I'm gonna say you
Moment.
You meld minds.
Right. I got me.
We'll call this DC 20.
That is a... What number is that? I can't read. Oh. No.
What'd you roll?
20. I rolled a cute 11. So, it's fine.
You link fingers with Ori in kind of this ritualistic manner, and you feel your eyes glowing a little bit in tandem with theirs. Different colors. Theirs is red, yours are that sort of like dark bluish, like that starry pattern. And for a moment you feel the energies within your bodies begin to sort of coalesce and merge, and you start to compile both of your respective, like, Arcana knowledge. But for a moment you're distracted, because sensing this sort of magic energy that Ori is giving off, you realize it's not that different from the one that's you've been feeling ever since the Union of Light. The sense of pervading darkness. Nonetheless, the blotches of inky black that sort of instill themselves within your mind prevents you from really thinking about your own arcanic knowledge, and being really honest, you don't have the most knowledge on these types of spells anyway.
Okay, so then I go... Ori. When's the last time you've been to your church?
I don't know if we should be having this conversation right now.
I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. I don't think this has anything to do with the information you told me.
Well, then what does it have to do with anything?
I am essentially a link between. I am essentially the link between darkness and light. And I tend to just have a general sense of, those things. And so, when we were focusing there for a second, I couldn't help but notice a different sense from the power that I usually get from you.
Enix, I'm not here to talk about religion.
I'm not here to talk about it either. I'm asking, where is this? Okay, hold on. I just want to know, like, where are you getting this source of power from?
Can you make a persuasion check for me?
Hey. Ooh. 22.
Ooh. I just did it too. Ooh. Ori kind of puts like a hand behind their neck, scratches, and I don't know. I don't know. They hold out their hand, and you see an inky black flame appear, floating in the air in front of them.
DM, do I have a question? Sorry, DM, I have a question. Do I know what class Ori is?
You knew that they were a cleric.
Okay. That's all I need. Yeah.
Haven't changed class. They are still a cleric.
Okay.
If you want to make a roll for like history, for if you want to get specific.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
On a nat 20, I post their entire character sheet in the chat.
No, it's a. That's sick.
Yeah,
no.
Not 20, we get Dion's character sheet.
It's not even a character.
14.
14?
Yeah. That would be funny though.
From what you've seen in combat, you have actually been able to share the battlefield with Ori a couple times since Union of Light. Kind of ironic that it took watching Syriee kick the shit out of them to really actually get them on your side, but you know that Ori's still a cleric. But some of the, for lack of a better word, animalistic instinct that has awoken within them is very ranger-like. And while you do not think they are no longer a cleric, or that they've even withgone a transformation like yours, something has changed. As you see this flame coalesce in front of Ori. I'm going to share right now. Ori has 5 levels in Light Cleric, 3 levels in Gloomstalker Ranger.
I thought. Okay. That's it. Cool. So then, yeah, you were saying you were about to talk before I cut you off.
I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but all I know is that I had a lot to hope for and to pray for a while, and now I'm not sure I have that much anymore. A lot of question marks now. And I'm trying to make the most of it. And it's really, really hard. So.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. I guess I just, the question marks are okay. I mean, I was a huge question mark. Like, my literal birth was a question, like, from the womb. I was essentially like a huge question mark, and I still am.
Medical anomaly, I've heard it before,
Yeah, right. But I don't know. I feel like, listen, if you're happy, do what you need to do. But ultimately, what it comes down to is, in your heart of hearts, when no one else is around, when you're not fighting something, when you're not battling, when you're not thinking about how terrible everything turned out to be, is this what you want? Is this who you are? I obviously, we really just met each other pretty recently. Like, I don't know Ori's life. I don't know Ori's story. I don't know where Ori came from. I don't know Ori's beliefs, or used to be beliefs. You do. And so, truly, I can sit here and say, oh, I don't know if you should mess with that darkness stuff. I don't know if you should blah, 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 blah. But ultimately, it's up to you to decide what you feel is you to the bottom of your core. And if you want to continue with this, and if you want to continue on this path, you can. But I've spent a lot of my life trying to do things for people to make them, I don't know, accept me more. I just would hate to see you go down a path of changing because of something that happened to you, rather than changing on accord of what you feel your true self is.
They listen to you, and after a moment, after you finish speaking, they kind of just laugh to themselves a little bit. I think that's the problem. I think this is exactly who I'm supposed to be, and I'm just...
What do you mean supposed to? The only thing you're supposed to be is, like, who you are. Like, if you decide tomorrow that you want to be a bard, that's it. That's who you're supposed to be for that day. There is no fate. There is no, oh, you're supposed to do this. Oh, you're supposed to do that. It's up to you.
Like, I listen, all I can really say for sure is that I spent a lot of time really close to the light. And, you stare too long and you start to go blind. And I don't know, if I spent this long being blind and it took all this to realize that maybe things were just a little too bright, then that is something I'm going to have to figure out. It's not easy for me. I can't just talk to God and make it all easier for myself. But I don't think it's that I've changed. I think that deep down this is just always how it was supposed to be.
Just be careful.
I'm trying.
And don't sacrifice a part of yourself for anyone or anything.
I'll do my best. Well, I don't want to keep you longer than we should, but
It's fine.
thank you. I guess I have some things to think about. I mean, who doesn't? But
For this night?
Yeah. See you tomorrow?
Yeah. And then I would like to, I'd like to cast, Druidcraft, and, like, as they're leaving, have, like, a little, sorry. I'd like to have, I'd like to have a little flower, in the shape of, like, a small little flame with, like, yellow, orange, and, red, what's it called? Petals.
It appears just, like, tucked under one of their antennae. They kind of just,
oh, wait, and sorry. The tips of the petals have, like, little bits of darkness. Like, little bits of, like, black and purple.
I love it. They pluck it, take it off, look at it for a moment, look back up at you, and you see behind their little, like, bandana, like, mask, you see a little smile in their eyes before they leave.
And then I grab Silas and I go, what the fuck went on tonight? That was crazy.
Okay. Well, all right. Before our hometown heroes meet again, is there anything anyone wants to do or roleplay from tonight? Is that a hand, Holly?
Yes.
Sure.
Tonight, afterwards, Holly texts Pascal, hey, if not, this is super fair. I know that you're going through a lot, and I know that you're, like, you need your rest and recuperation. Is it possible that we can meet tomorrow? There's a lot that went on that I want to catch you up with.
Actually, can you roll a persuasion check for me?
That's probably not going to be great. That's a 14.
14. You send the text message. You do not get a response for the rest of the night.
Okay.
Right. And as you're driving in the car with Noelle, it's a pretty quiet car ride with Noelle and Lav as they head all the way across town to the apartment complex. You see Noelle pulls up in front. All right, get home safe, okay? You see Lav kind of turns it to the two of you. Holly, do you mind walking me up, actually?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. Thanks, Noelle. She kind of hops out and waits for you to get out of the car. And the two of you start walking. So,
Yeah. Are you okay? That was very intense and
I was, I was gonna ask you that first, but...
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you?
Well, like, no.
Fair. I know that... So, what is your opinion on me beating Deanna? Out of curiosity.
I mean, all consequences removed from the equation. Kick him in the balls for me, please. I am, quite honestly, like, I don't know. I'm just upset about a lot of stuff. But I think Syriee really needs to watch her tongue. Especially for someone who's completely right.
Yeah. She tends to do that.
No, I mean, she had a point, but she didn't have to put it, so catty. Sorry.
You're fine.
You see that the two of you begin to enter the elevator, going up. As two of you kind of stand in silence for a moment. Fucking Jesus Christ! Holly, I'm sorry. I know that everything that happened was fucked up, and I shouldn't have put you in that position at all. I know we were starting to become friends before then, and I know I completely ruined that, and I'm sorry.
You didn't ruin it. I'm still here. I'm not. It takes a lot for something to ruin my friendship, because I know you're going through something, and I know that wasn't you doing that for, like, fun. Ooh, I'm gonna just, like, do that, and, like, I know that there was a reason, and, yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry.
There was no reason for me to do that to you. No matter what was going on, no matter what I was going through. And I'm sorry. You're a really good friend, and I haven't had a lot of those. I didn't want to mess that up.
Don't worry, you won't. Well, unless you like, murder Noelle or like something like that, but that's not. Sorry, I shouldn't have. Sorry.
No, I didn't have any plans to. It's okay.
Just have a very screwed up sense of humor.
Yeah, well, and you guys reach her door. I know if you're doing this just to be nice, I would promise.
Yeah.
Okay. I trust you. Can I just ask you something really quick?
Yeah, of course.
If we were to hang out again, and that's if, obviously it's up to you, but could I maybe have you call me Lavinia instead?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like, sorry, I just,
No, of course, yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Can I ask something super quickly? Just so I don't mess anything up.
Yeah, yeah.
Does your mom know? Just because I don't want to, like, be
No, not yet.
Okay. So then only when I'm not around your mom, and then when around others.
The only other person I've told is Enix.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I could definitely call you Lavinia. Yeah. It's a very pretty name.
Thanks. Chosen it myself. Can I ask you one more favor?
Yeah, of course.
Tell Dakota not to hold back on that transphobic fuck, alright?
Hmm?
Tell Dakota not to hold back on that transphobic fuck, alright?
Oh, absolutely. I will tell not to. I'm sorry, that just got me even more angry. Oh my god. It's not something that you blackmail someone with. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the others will know when they know, but...
Again.
Yeah, thank you for not hating my guts and everything else.
Oh. Oh, all right.
Oh my god.
The musical stylings of Bryson Brunson. Don't make me love
Jesus Christ.
Like
a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Anyway, alright, Bryson.
Life is like a herb.
My mom just came in because she thought that I'm in my sister's room right now, who's away at camp, and she thought that because there was a anti-sensor or bug, I don't know, and so my mom was coming in to turn off the lights, and then just
Funny. Lav kind of looks at you for a moment and looks at you as she really is, and you see she kind of like mutters to herself, sorry in advance, and she wraps you in a hug.
I'm in the middle of a session. Yeah. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hug back.
My life is like a video game. Oh, okay. Trying hard to beat the stage.
What happens next is Holly goes back in the elevator and is never seen from again.
Oh my god.
Seen from?
Holly gets back to the car. Noelle, I love gay people.
Play. Let's go in the. Oh wait, hold on. How does it go?
Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down.
Apparently, I was
When
too
you
smart
find-
to fix it up.
Oh. I don't know what instrument Bryson whipped out, but we started singing anyway.
A uke. It's a
It's a
uke, right?
ukulele.
I couldn't really hear it. I mean, now I can see it, but
Wait, you.
It's kind
Leon's spellcasting.
This is my uke.
I know you said Leon's spellcasting focus is a liar, but everything about Dion says it's ukulele. But like, he doesn't know how to play it.
he would be a ukulele
That's
theater kid.
funny.
you
That's
can
really
only
funny.
play Riptide.
He definitely is the type to be proficient
I was
in, like,
scared of dancing in the dark. Anyway,
He's definitely proficient with like the recorders that everyone learned how to play when they're
he's
in,
got like
first
all
grade,
the
and
he's got
nothing
like all
else.
those like colored ribbons
nothing
around
else.
them to mark like which ones he's
He
completed.
naturally do it, and everyone else didn't, and he thought he was the best.
Tommy,
Dion bought
please.
Dion bought a kalimba and played it once and made it his focus, and then never again.
He
Is
only knows how to play one song on every instrument. If you ask him to do anything else, he's like, well, no. Let me show you this
The
one
only
song. I
the
know.
only piano song he knows is "All of Me" by John Legend.
Yes.
So true. So
No, it's
true.
a
That
musical
just
song.
fits.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
He also has some musical theater songs on the piano.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyway,
I don't think he does. I think he just waits for other people to start playing, and then he starts singing.
no,
Right.
he would.
So like, he's like, can someone play One Day More? I swear I can do. Wait, can someone play Waving Through a Window? I can hit the note.
No, it's Santa Fe. It's Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
What?
Can
Yeah,
I
it is
can I
Santa Fe.
also erase "Corner of the Sky" from Pippin?
Ooh, what about Phantom? Right?
No, he's a tenor.
Michael in the
No,
bathroom.
He tries to do Christine's part from Phantom. He's like,
Um,
no, I can hit it.
Dion sings Michael in the bathroom as if he's ever had any experience with social anxiety whatsoever. We at the Elegy of Everlasting Winter are projecting. Anyway, we're gonna continue.
All the theater majors be like, hear me out. Dion has this song in his rep book.
Okay. you want me to relocate?
I'm trying to think of what Pallas' audition song was.
In the bathroom at a party.
Is a heinous sight.
Pallas is the kind of bitch that sings a song sung like from the musical. Like, this is the character I want, I'm gonna sing this part.
I've been told that I'm DMing a little bit too loud, so we're gonna take 5 while I relocate.
So true.
No. Pallas fully, like, shows up, and he goes, I'll be singing for this character, and then starts singing that character's main song. Like, fully no theater etiquette, you know?
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat that stage, all the while I'm still collecting coins.
So true. So true.
Ace.
Also, hello everyone.
Hey.
I'm just gonna go downstairs. Sorry.
On the other hand, completely fine. You just like you just suck for like the entire day, and then you're fine.
Or hear me out.
So there's no such thing as real poison?
I give him haste, and then instantly drop it. Giving him a level of exhaustion.
And he's poisoned.
And he's poisoned. So he's exhausted.
And he's grappled. And at the bottom of a lake.
And hear me out. We just want to give him just a very bad day.
And hear me out, I also shoot him. Non-lethally.
Yes. Just shoot him in the leg. Just shoot him in the leg.
I want to shoot this transphobic fuck.
Just hit him in the kneecap. Just straight in the kneecap.
There's a 4th level spell that's a UA, and I almost grabbed it, called Ego Whip. And I wanted to use it just for Dion. Like, that's the only reason I wanted it. I want to cast Ego Whip on Dion. Just to hit him right where it hurts.
Dumb question. What is Ego Whip?
It basically is a spell that says, like, you conjure up all of, like, the anxieties that person has about themselves. So that's in the wording of the spell. And basically it gives them a disadvantage on, like, everything for the next minute. It's busted. It's a little too good. That's why it's a UA, not an actual spell.
But they need to make a save, right?
They need to make a save, but, like, then again, like, it's still, like, that's really good.
Self-confidence save?
I feel like you can achieve that with other spells.
Is it intelligence saving throw?
I don't know. I didn't grab it.
If it's intelligence, that's the only thing it's got going for it, I think. Most.
Achieve that with the conversation.
You can achieve that with Phantasmal Killer.
Yeah.
Well, this kind of sucks, but...
Nightmares.
Phantasmal Killer, I thought Pallas would get it. He can't. Because it's an illusion spell, not an enchantment. So
Do we have 4th level spells?
Yes.
We do.
Does no one have Dream?
Dream's a 5th level spell.
Oh, Dream.
I will laugh with a smile. Sorry.
No, but even then, Pallas can't get it, so I don't think anyone can get it.
Hey y'all, for context, I know a lot about this game, but I don't remember who he is. Who the hell is Dion at AI?
Don't even get me started on Dion. Okay, Dion, that son of a bitch, okay, needs to fucking get wrecked right now, okay?
I can help.
Please.
He's a transphobic theater kid who my character is like kind of like ex-boyfriend who blackmailed and
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, it's canon. No, it's canon.
In freshman year, anyway. Anyway,
wow.
Dion
Pallas
blackmailed.
just has bad taste.
Yeah, no, he does. Except for Ezra. We stand Ezra. But
Pallas pulls, but at what
basically,
cost?
Dion blackmailed a trans character, and to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna out you unless you rig the election against Pallas."
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, so he's a theater kid. We're gonna curb stomp.
I'm in.
So I'm a theater kid.
Also, I like the poison idea. Can I help with that? I know where to get some shit. My aunt's a nurse.
Kate becomes a PC. But it's just K.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Dakota's just gonna grab bleach from under the sink.
Yummy.
Okay, well,
I know how to make mustard gas.
Hi, Tommy. We're talking about murder.
Jesus Christ. Well, this kind of sucks, but my mom has to get up very early, and she got mad at me, which is fair. This poor woman has to leave at like 3:30 in the morning for a vacation.
Oh.
Or vacation.
Yeah.
Yes, well,
There's like a work thing.
it is now really... I'm
Getting
now
up early
regretting
for
putting
a
this
fight
on.
is the worst thing.
I'm now regretting
Yeah.
putting this on, because it's very hot.
Because that means early morning.
What's happening?
I just had to relocate.
Tommy's hot.
Thanks, Will.
Wait, did you say Tommy's hot? Oh, okay, right.
Sure.
Okay, guys, I think we should leave the chat. Okay, hold on. Let me. Where's the
let's
exit call?
disconnect.
I don't know
What
what's
is
going
happening?
on right now.
What is happening?
I don't understand this.
Can we continue from the elevator, please?
The elevator kill Holly. Is that what's happening?
Alright, give me like one more second. I want to see if there's a shirt down here that I can change into, because this is not fun.
Is it hot? Oh, that's why we said Tommy's hot. I was really confused.
Wait, is this a bit?
You just
No.
thought it'd be really fun to insult someone.
Tommy
Yeah.
said,
Wanted to get on that.
Tommy said, like, I'm really, like, hot in this sweater. I'm like, and then you're like, what's going on? I'm like, Tommy's hot. And yeah, that was.
I literally didn't hear that part, and so I was just like, I guess
there's
there's.
violence.
I was like, I guess this is the thing now. Okay, I'll leave.
Guys, watch Dion be like a 15th level caster and he just like doesn't fall. Dion just casts power word kill on all like just
I think for power word kill to work, we have to have.
less than 100 HP.
I have no plans for there to be like a Dion super boss fight, but if there was, I would just loop Meant to Be Yours from Heather's in the background for the entire fight. All right, we are going to continue playing Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. I love Dungeons and Dragons. All right.
On this episode of Dungeons and Dragons, Satyr Homicide.
Jesus. Hold on. One moment.
He's gonna have spell resistance.
Is that just your new favorite voice to read out?
Huh?
You're right.
I think you should fucking cope. Anyway.
Didn't I do it for you? No, not perfect.
Are you saying cellophane? This is the Elegy musical episode. Anyway.
I can imagine clearly Pallas crying in his bed to cellophane.
Can we continue, please?
No.
Okay.
Why would we do that? Oh, okay.
Tommy's gone.
I didn't realize what Tommy's profile pic was, and I just it came up when they turned off the radio, and it made me giggle because I remember it being
Radio?
Please. Okay, Dungeons and Dragons. All right, so we just wrapped that up with Lav and Holly. I think unless there's something like something that like people are hey Will, what's up?
Dakota, like, are his parents still up? Dakota's parents when he gets home.
Sure, yeah. Dakota, you get home. You
Like,
you drive back up the mountain. It takes you a little bit. By the time you get home, you see your dad wearing these sort of like glowing runic like reading glasses, reading a sort of like Comet Heights newspaper. Hey, Dakota, what are you doing out so late?
Oh, I was just hanging out with friends. You know.
Yeah.
Did everything go okay today?
Yeah. You know, just feeling a little out of it. You know, he pulls down his shirt, and you see his rune is glowing a little bit more dimly, as expected.
Cool. Awesome. So you're just reading? Yeah?
Yeah?
I totally forgot to ask you and Mom. Would it be okay if I had a party on Friday for my birthday?
Party on Friday? Yeah, I don't think that should be much trouble here at the house.
Yeah. If that's okay.
No, that should be fine. I mean, we might be, you know, at the lodge, you know, doing actual lodge stuff, but, listen, I mean, okay, you know the drill, you know, no drinking, keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
Just, listen, kiddo, as long as the house is as clean after the fact as it is right now, then you and I are golden, all right?
Yeah, it will. It for sure will.
Yeah.
Where do we keep the cleaning supplies again? Under the sink, right?
Like in the bathroom under the sink there.
Yeah. I just want to make sure they're there. Dakota's gonna go into the bathroom. This is a plan. This is a real plan right now. It's a real plan, Tommy. Get ready.
Will, what are you doing?
Dakota's gonna cast borrowed knowledge, like as he like closes the bathroom door. Dakota would like to become proficient with the a poisoner's kit. Yeah, I want to craft poison, please. I would like to craft poison. I did it, everyone.
Okay.
I did it.
Dakota, you tap into, you sort of start like looking through the supplies, and you're sort of thinking to yourself, if only there was some way I could do this off the fly. And as you think about that, the runes begin to glow with this sort of lilac blue energy, and you hear a million whispers in your mind of Olympus's past. Different the knowledge of all of the rune keepers that have preceded you begins to fill your mind in a rush of hushed whispers. You now have voice. Make your fucking check. I don't know what. What are you trying to do?
Please. I'm crafting a simple poison. Crafting a simple poison.
Crafting a simple poison. What is? A simple poison.
It's like just like I'd imagine I could craft a simple poison with like toxic cleaning detergents that are like around the home.
Sure. I'm going to
We have a
say.
major here. Hey Alex, can you do that?
I sent the recipe mustard gas in the chat. You can do that with cleaning supplies you find in your house.
I'm gonna say make this okay. Make this in the box of doom chat for me, if you will.
Tommy,
Yeah.
I would like to remind you that since I have the fire rune, any proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check that uses a proficiency with the tool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna double my proficiency, so I'm gonna get +6 and whatever
Intelligence, I believe.
Intelligence, so that'll be a +7 to the roll.
Okay. This is gonna be a DC 15.
Cool.
To craft I did not think I would have to say this in this fucking game. To craft a simple poison.
And you want it in the box of doom?
Yes.
Right.
So you have +7 to this. You got to roll an 8 or higher.
What is I roll?
/roll 1d20 +7. I mean, yeah, the command thing has to pop up. Cry.
20.
Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dakota puts on, like, you know, a mask and just begins to do backyard chemistry in his bathroom.
Dakota, you pull out the ammonia, you pull out the bleach, you pull out some like vinegar that's down there for some reason.
Why is vinegar in the bathroom?
You begin to like you clog your sink shut and you begin to sort of like, as the whispers of knowledge and direction float around you, you slowly begin to concoct a simple but effective poison inside your sink, and you see after a couple minutes it's starting to like trails of acidic smoke are beginning to emanate from.
Okay. Dakota's gonna quickly like get it in like a good container that will contain it.
I'm gonna say you find like a little vial.
Yeah.
And then you flush the rest of it down the sink.
Yep. Yeah.
You watch the sink full of poison.
So
you watch the sink full of poison disappear, as you may add the vial of poison to your inventory. Will, what are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm gonna do, Tommy? What do you think I'm gonna do?
Is that poison for me in real life? Jesus. As you're doing it, you hear a Dakota.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you doing all right in there?
I'm just finishing up brushing my teeth. Sorry, I think I might have a cavity.
Oh, geez. All right, we need to get you with Dr. Yasha real quick. All right, take your time.
Oh, you mean the dentist? Okay.
He's a doctor and a dentist.
Wow, accomplished.
I'm gonna kill myself. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Dakota, make sure all of his runes are ready. The poison is sealed, and he goes to sleep.
You go to sleep. A little glowing green vial of poison sitting on your desk. This is insane. Are we ready to move on from today?
Okay.
Is there anything else like people really want to do before? No? Okay. The day comes to a close. As we cut to the next day, Thursday, November 10th, 2022. Holly, you wake up, you check your phone. Nothing. Pallas, you wake up and you see a text message. I'm going to text you personally, and you may so you can see this message. So, actually, I'm not gonna.
On Discord or on my phone?
I'll do it on my phone, so I don't have to show all of our DMs on the recording.
That's valid.
There's nothing bad, but like privacy.
There's something I'm sure there's questionable things. I'm going through your Discord messages. Oh no, it's just me being like, you should. Actually, can you not? Because then it's gonna spoil my next campaign.
Yeah, I don't think we got that much.
Let's not spoil the anthology series before it starts.
Sick.
I'm looking scared. Anyway. Tommy's just gonna put the F slur like a bunch of times. I'm like waiting for it.
Welcome back to another episode of Slurs Are Funny by Aidan White.
No, it's only funny when two people say it at each other. In a loving way.
Get yourself off this hill before you die on it.
You didn't specify what slur, so I just, like, in my brain, it was just, like, throwing back the N-word back and forth. Because
I need to finish this text before we go any more off the rails.
I haven't gotten that.
One moment. I promise I'm normally a pretty fast typer.
When Dakota wakes up in the morning, he's gonna send the message that he sent to Pizza Time. He's like I sent a message in Pizza Time.
Yeah, sure. You guys can respond to that. I also I have another message that I'm going to send to Syriee.
Because you know Pallas is opening up that group chat. Like, not even the group chat, just the message with Syriee the second that this message comes through. Just being like, you won't believe.
Alright, do we have school today?
No.
No.
Okay, cool.
This is gaggy.
Oops, guys. That was my bad. I forgot to... Oh, darn. I gotta read you the message. Pretend the message is from, you know.
Brunch. This is the part of the session where we all are texting to each other in character.
Now Pallas has to go. No way he can just simply not go to a brunch.
Jesus Christ.
You think brunch 3 times in a mirror and Pallas appears behind you.
Brunch.
But it's fully in the angelic form. Just like, be not afraid, I brought mimosas.
Wait, where did... Oh, I think I missed. I don't know. Anyways, sorry.
Just realized I was muted. Syrii's probably not going to respond until she talks to Pallas.
Pallas isn't going to respond until he talks to Syriee.
You're gonna be geometrical.
All right. Well,
you're gonna be geometrical.
Well, while that's all going on, Syriee and Pallas, what are you guys' reactions to that message from Ezra?
Oh, okay, so I've got a message from Ezra. This is all over phone. Dude, honestly, no. Pallas and Syriee are close enough. I FaceTime you. It's a full on, like, oh. They were talking about, as much as I want to plot Dion's demise, I do not know if I necessarily wanted to be around that group.
I understand that, and I'm with you 100%.
Well, here's the thing.
If you don't want to go and you want me to go, I'll do it. I did tear them all a new one.
And as much as I would like to see whatever they try to do, I hate to admit I am partial to them. And I don't want them getting in trouble. Or doing or anything like that. I'll hear them out. But I'll let you know this time.
Want me to come too?
If you want.
I'll go. Probably not going to text Ezra back. He did text me too.
I'll let him know. I think I just couldn't really respond to Periwinkle Heart. Leave it vague. I'd also like to throw a little flavor in with how Pallas gets ready this time.
Okay.
Pallas is dressed head to toe in probably the most Astrophel outfit he's ever worn. Embroidered with stars and periwinkle and almost a Baroque style, like some really like frills and shit like that. And he goes to fasten his brooch, the one he thought he lost in the river, but that had come back to him. But before he does that, he writes on a piece of paper a language not commonly spoken, but it is his native tongue. Deep speech for the apex of it all, and I roll it into it. I put it in the pin, and I pin it to myself as a little reminder.
Pallas, you feel a rush of confidence rise within you as you prepare yourself, and you hear from downstairs, "Honey!"
Is that which mom? I know the voice? I'm sure.
Celine.
It's Celine. Yes, Mama.
Honey, one of your friends is here to see you.
Can I I mind messenger who?
You get back. Oh, honey, you gotta warn me before you do that. They've only been here once. The tall dragonborn.
I'll be right down.
All right. Do you? Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, I agree though.
Slay. Hold on. The 10-second silence in which Tommy has to look up a song. Pallas, you walk downstairs and you almost immediately lock eyes with Pascal. You haven't seen them in a little bit, not since the night of everything that happened between... You haven't seen them since they cracked Lavinia across the face, essentially. And you see they've got this big, oversized hoodie, like dark blue jeans, and you can see their large wings are like unfurled out. You can see like two like holes have been cut in the back of their hoodie in order to accommodate for the wings. They kind of have their hands in their pockets, and they're just sort of like shuffling around the foyer, looking a little out of place and uncertain. Nonetheless, you walk downstairs, and Pascal turns to greet you. Hey, Pallas. Whoa, nice outfit.
Oh.
Am I sorry?
Wasn't expecting to see you.
Yeah, sorry, I would have warned you, but, I don't think I have your number, and, I don't know, would have been maybe a little weird to, like, but then I showed up and, whatever.
No need to apologize.
Right, listen, could we, can I talk to you about something? Just the two of us?
Sure.
Aidan, Bestie, just letting you know, I can barely understand what you're saying.
Oh, of course. I was thinking all over my breath, of course.
Pascal kind of like nods and sort of like tips their head towards the door.
Outside? Like the door?
Yeah.
I'll follow.
The two of you walk outside and begin to sort of walk the perimeter of the Astrophel estate. Sorry?
No way the Astrophel don't have a fucking rose garden, like a full topiary, like...
Oh, fully.
Like,
this time of the month?
Yeah.
It's a little chilly. It's not the most like ornate or scenic as it is at other times during the year, but nonetheless, it is quite nice. And taking this little stroll together, as you see, they kind of just warming themselves up. How are you doing? How's everyone else doing?
Let's just say I think you're not the only one as any sort of odds with anyone else in the group.
Yeah, I could imagine. Listen, this is gonna sound weird, like no matter how I say it, so I'm just gonna... I know we don't know each other that well. Honestly, I don't even know if I can confidently say that we're friends. Nothing against you, but, you know, lack of, you know, engagement. But I don't know, you're a sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
How do you do it? When you started to show signs of your powers, or, I mean, I don't know if something like this, they kind of gesture towards their wings. I don't know if something like this has happened to you or to anyone you know, but I don't know.
I mean, Pascal, I grow wings every combat.
I mean, that's different, but like, well,
I mean, I know it hurts like hell. I mean, for me, it like nearly does damage every time. I mean,
it hurts you too?
Of course. It's more psychic, but it's...
Oh yeah, my back's been killing me for the last 2 days.
Yeah. Have you taken Tylenol?
Yeah, no, my dads have been, you know, keeping me on like...
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, thankfully, but... I guess just like... I don't know, how was, I guess, adjusting to that, like... Did something like that happen with you? I mean, I'm sorry, I don't really know many other sorcerers.
No. I mean, our sorcerer's origins are different.
Very.
That's an inherent thing. Yours comes from your bloodline, mine comes from mine. And I think our bloodlines are quite different. But there is something about innate magics. The way they strike when you're not expecting it. Like puberty, but a lot more deadly. And for you as an elemental-based caster, as someone who hails from a draconic bloodline, yours is a bit more physical than mine. I guess you could say.
A little more visceral, maybe.
Yeah.
You see their wings kind of like flap a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard. And people who don't experience this don't understand it. They don't understand what it feels like to be something innate. Do not have full control over an ability that's been passed down to you. The responsibility, almost, has been passed down to you.
Do you feel that way too?
Every second.
Really? Sorry, I kind of, you know, this was supposed to happen like maybe 2 or 3 years ago at this point. I was already feeling kind of shitty about that already, but
Are they saying that they're sorcerer, like they started having magic 3 years ago?
They should, the wings, they're referring to the wings.
The wings started 3 years ago.
Or okay. that they should have started 3 years ago.
Oh, so they're a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, stop me if I'm going too far, but I guess for a long time I felt like I was just letting everyone down because I wasn't getting anywhere, you know, I wasn't doing anything. And then all of it happened at once, and I still kind of hate myself for it. I mean, the circumstances, what happened at the school. God, I slapped Laz, like... And I just... I don't know. Nothing feels right anymore. I mean, Laz is mad at me. I'm sure Holly...
Would you allow me And of course you can say if not. I understand. And just to show you how much I understand, would you mind just... Can I show you something from my own thoughts?
Yeah, sure.
I want to broadcast how Pallas felt after he first revealed his angelic form.
Can you describe that feeling?
Red. Like exactly what Pascal is feeling right now. The kind of feeling that everyone's turning against him.
Pascal, you hold your arms out, and from your forehead, a cloud of thoughts and emotions and memories form above you and Pascal's head like a brewing psionic storm. And both of you hearken back to that day in Elwoods. Elwoods? Elwoods. Anyway, that day in Elwoods. When Pallas Astrophel showed their friends who they really were for the first time. Pallas, you remember the feeling of a million eyes watching at you, all in fear
and a million eyes looking back out at them.
The gaze is matched. It's nothing but eyes. And both of you see Ezra's face contort into one of fear and disgust. And you feel that same sinking feeling in your chest. Remembering how he reacted, remembering how scared he was, and surprised. The thoughts fizzle out, and the two of you are standing quietly as the breeze waves around you in Astrophel Gardens. Pascal still looking up, speechless.
Not all of us can be divine soul sorcerers. Not all of our powers can be holy and angelic, all of it. Not all of our powers can heal, but they're ours. We have to embrace them, or else no one.
Because if you can't embrace yourself, then you've got nothing left. I didn't know you were... This is going to sound awful. I didn't know you were, like, capable of feeling that way. I mean, I don't know. You've been here ever since I was a freshman, and I thought you were, like solid Teflon. I don't know. You know, seeing all, hearing all, that just kind of felt like Tuesday at that point.
Well, I'm glad you felt my little something.
You know, I was kind of like scared of you for a while, but I don't know, I guess I didn't realize that we have a lot more in common than I thought we did.
I'm done with those being close to me feeling scared of me. That's what I did. I made sure everyone had a certain level of fear for me. Not only those I want to fear me will fear me.
Okay, that's a lot. I'm not sure if I'm on board with that quite yet.
Oh, but like, it not you. Don't worry.
Yeah, and and Ezra? What about him?
I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. I hope no one in that group is. I really do. I do view them as friends, whether or not they believe that or not. That's up to them.
I hope they're not scared of me either.
they're your friends if they are.
Can I be honest with you, Pallas?
Of course.
I'm still scared. I mean, how do you go from having two best friends to one not talking to you, the other you're not talking to them? Not that I want to, but
That's, I'm gonna be honest with you back. Sometimes there isn't a cut chance. Sometimes the best way to handle these situations is to talk with them openly. Sometimes it's the cut communication, but that's for you to decide.
do you know if she's mad at me?
Holly? Talk to Holly. And Laz is gonna need you.
Okay. Well, you're probably right. I will. Eventually, I will. Thanks again. I know this is really sudden, but I'm glad that there's someone who understands.
Of course. And would it kill you to come to Sorcery Club? It's mostly just me and Aviva, and we.
Okay, listen. It's not my thing. I don't. Maybe next time.
It's just me, Aviva, and this is bad. But what's the professor's name from the Sorcerer Professor?
Figaro.
Huh?
Figaro.
Figaro. It's just me, Aviva, and Figaro, and it's just become an echo box.
Okay, with Figaro there, that's gotta be hard, right?
Okay, well we have Aviva, who's a celestial, who's a divine soul, and me, who's you know. That conversation gets boring quick.
I'll think about it. And I don't know what's going on with you guys. I've been a little out of the loop, but I think you should. Whatever's bothering you, I don't think it'd hurt for you to talk to them too.
They are hanging out today. I don't know if you've received a formal invitation, but the group would want you there if you want to come.
I've been lurking. Maybe not today, but I'll be around eventually.
Take the time to heal.
Thanks, Pallas. And take care of yourself too, alright?
Of course.
Yeah. Hold on. They kind of like fumble in their pocket and give you a number. We don't have each other's number, but
we're in the group chat together, but yes.
It's just in case. Was that weird? That was weird. Give me the slip.
No.
Okay. Alright, well. Take care, alright?
You too.
They sort of like, kind of like, what is it? Flap off the ground like a little bit shakily. I'll get used to that. Bye! And they fly off. Leaving you to your thoughts. So, just to clarify... Oh, Arielle?
I will say, after all that, you get a text from Syriee saying, by the way, gonna need a lift. Fully ran home last night. Legs are killing me.
God, I
That's
was
so
your
far.
ride. You could have done a fantasy Uber.
No, she was angry. She was running.
Siri's fucking pissed.
I'll pick Syriee up.
Great.
It's 17, you know.
That's really funny. All right. Great. So, everyone, just to be clear, everyone in the party is going to be going to Dragon's Claw?
Yep.
Slay! All right. Pallas and Syriee. You show up to the Dragon's Claw Diner at around, give or take, noon. You walk in, and you're met with the sight of Mr. Levi's and Thera, one of Pascal's fathers. I believe Levi's the red one, the Crimson Dragonborn. You see, described him during Snowpocalypse, but he's got this big apron over this like dad flannel and jeans. Has got like a little bit of like scaly stubble forming around his like beak. I don't know dragon anatomy, but
No?
yeah. I hate that one. Okay. Maw. You.
Which one did I bite?
The one that bites. The two of you eventually enter the Dragon's Claw Diner together, and it does not take long for you to see the party of the other 4 party members plus Ezra, Ori, and Lav all sitting together. Seven of you watch Syriee and Pallas walk in. Syriee and Pallas, do you guys walk over?
Yeah.
The two of you begin to approach. Holly, you are sitting next to Lav right now. She kind of like leans into you. Here we go.
Hey guys. Come on over, come sit down. 2 seats right there. Come on.
You all
Come
see
on, guys.
You all see Ori is sitting at the end of the table, a little bit uncomfortably. Ezra's on the other side, just like looking very just worried.
I will also add Pallas has added like kind of like Baroque makeup to the outfit now. It's just getting worse, but Pallas is covering the bags under his eyes. Anyway.
Wait, I'm sorry. Has Pallas ever worn makeup prior to this, other than Halloween? I mean, Galloween.
Pallas on occasion will have some blush or some eyeliner, but not like this.
Can I roll insight?
I'm gonna say only Enix can, but yes.
It's like,
Okay.
don't get me wrong, it's not like full on like fop makeup. Like it's blended. It looks good.
No, but it's nat 20.
Enix, you can tell Pallas is, I mean, from the whole outfit, you can tell that something has shifted with Pallas. But if you're looking at the makeup alone, Pallas is covering something up.
Like, I think Enix is just kind of like trying to like not be rude because of what happened, but also Enix has like 0 control over their face, so they're kind of just like looking at Pallas like, but like trying to be like trying to hold it.
Pallas is insightful. So does Pallas realize he got clocked?
You can make an insight check. You can make an insight check.
I'm gonna
if you
say
want.
check.
On the insight check, on the insight check.
That's a 2 plus 4.
No fucking idea.
Yeah.
Alex.
Like Marie Antoinette shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The two of you,
crazy.
that's crazy. It's 2022. The two of you approach the table. Ezra is the first one to stand up. Ezra's, you can see that Ezra also looks pretty tired when you come closer, but the two of you approach. He stands up. Hey.
Hello.
What is this? Sit down. Come on.
I'm just gonna make some. You guys can. He kind of like steps aside for you guys to sit down.
Syriee pulls up like They're at like a booth.
Yeah.
Syriee just pulls up a chair and sits at the end.
And Pallas will sit between Ezra and Syriee.
Okay, yeah, that works. Well, the two of you, thank you for coming. I speak for everyone when I say we genuinely appreciate it after last night. Well, you're not all gonna make me do all the talking, right?
No. Pallas, I'm sorry for how our words made you feel. I don't think that we considered how our actions, no, not how our words would make you feel. None of us had considered how important the student council election was to you when we were thinking about the gravity of the situation, and we undermined you as a person, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I am really sorry. It was kind of out of pocket suggesting that I like all that stuff. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that that this election meant so much to you. I genuinely feel really bad.
It was an idea, but not everything needs to be said. And sorry we hurt your feelings.
Enix. Oh, damn! I wish I spoke before Dakota. Fuck. Okay.
we can retcon it. We can retcon it. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right.
Please, because that really wrapped it up really well.
Okay.
But I was gonna say, Enix is gonna be like, yeah. I'm not sorry about what we said. I am sorry that I hurt your feelings, though. That wasn't the intention in any way.
Wait, that changes what I'm gonna say then.
Great.
Wow, guys.
Okay.
I'm not sorry about what I said, but I am sorry that I hurt your feelings because it was never my intention to hurt you, but I do understand that intention versus impact, so I do apologize for that.
Yeah, sorry that we brought up that idea. Not everything's a winner. I didn't think that you would take it so personally. I don't think any of us did. But we care about you. We want you around, and we wouldn't say anything to really hurt your feelings. But, yeah. Sorry, for what it's worth.
I rolled it because I couldn't tell if I was gonna believe them or not, so I'm gonna subtly cast Detect Thoughts to see if these people are being genuine.
And we peeped that.
Subtle cast. If it's just surface level, then
yeah,
no.
You can't.
But I'm gonna get the fact that Dakota, I fucking can't read any of his thoughts, so now I know that.
Yeah.
Really, that's kind of fucked.
Yeah. It's
Well,
really fucked.
the other
It's really fucked. It's really fucked, but that's Pallas.
Wait, I have a question. So you're casting Detect Thoughts on all of us. So we know that it doesn't work on Dakota. But that doesn't change the fact that you're trying to cast it on all of us. So then, does that mean Dakota can feel you trying to cast it and it not working?
No, it's still subtle spell.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
It's more just I block it out. Yeah.
It's like I'm going around your heads and seeing if you're genuine or not. And Dakota.
And then mine's just like you can't.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Cool. I just want to be sure.
Flipping the channels between all of your minds, and Dakota's just.
Okay, but if you stomp on me, can I insight check you? If you feel that confusion when you get to me.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
I think we've done this before.
Yeah, we don't have to do this again. But for what it's worth, Pallas, you get.
My deception is so high.
Yeah, you get genuine concern from Ezra. a lot of severe discomfort from Lav, and I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I guess I kind of feel bad from Ori.
That's just Ori's vibe this entire campaign. I'm just kind of here and feeling sad. Just like...
Enix, Holly, Roselle, what about you guys?
Roselle's genuine. She didn't participate a lot in the whole brainstorming. That really hurt Pallas's feelings, but she was upset that he was upset.
Holly is genuine, but also you can tell is genuine, but also like sort of, how do I explain it? Like wrapped up in next steps, if that makes sense. Like
a wandering mind is a, you know, that's a pretty surface level thing.
Yeah.
Enix means it. Meant what they said. They were kind of taken aback by the fact that we were even having this like apology moment, because they didn't like expect that to happen, because they're just kind of focused on, you know, protecting Lav and like everything going on there. And so like they meant what they said, but they didn't think that they needed to say it in the first place.
Okay.
And then he gets a Dakota.
Just like that warm.
What do you say?
I mean, I don't have psychic shit, but can I roll insight?
Sure.
I don't know if there's an opposed roll to that.
There
Do you
really
want
isn't.
me to roll insight for that thing on Pallas, or no?
Am I rolling deception for that thing on Pallas?
Sure, yeah.
So is it technically a lie?
Fuck. No, it's not a lie. I'm not saying anything.
Is hiding your magic a lie?
I don't think so.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't, that's not a verbal deceit. What do you get, Arielle?
On insight on Dakota, I got 22.
I got 22 on deception.
Damn.
Again, Pallas is deceptive as a motherfucker.
Am I deceiving Syriee?
I think you said rolling
Deceiving.
insight on Pallas.
I'm just looking for honesty. Like, is your
I mean,
genuine?
that was pretty genuine. I mean, okay. I guess you already know how Dakota feels. I think Dakota is more or less saying this for the because they care. They do. But they also omitted the real kind of like things that you'd think they would speak up about if they really got the chance to have an honest conversation with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we all know why we're here.
Wait, oh.
I think we do, right?
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't know, was
food first.
Pallas about to speak?
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. That's why I was like...
Oh. Oh, no.
I appreciate it. This election does mean a lot to me. It has since I walked in the halls of the College School of Inspiration. And yes, I reacted strongly. But I'm not going to apologize for my actions, but I will apologize for the crassness of my accent.
I'd also to... Oh, sorry.
It was a little... I don't know how to put it. I don't know. Just felt like, you know, we couldn't really explain ourselves or heck come up with a different idea when you walked out like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it hurt when my friend suggested that we throw an election against me, but again, let's leave this in the past.
Enix rolls their eyes.
Yeah.
Dakota wishes they could roll their eyes.
Holly does a
Like,
I'm just saying, what I'm trying to say, we all did things we're not super proud of last night.
Ori raises a hand. You gotta leave me out of this, man. I was just there. I did not add to that
That's actually a really good point. Ori really did not have anything to do. Yeah.
Dakota being to answer your question, Sid, I think Dakota being the last person to talk to Pallas and then rolling their eyes would be bad.
Yeah, I'm just
They're controlling themselves.
I'm gonna shut up now. They start to slide under the table.
Yeah, let's yeah, leave it in the past. Sure.
Yeah, and I just want to also say I'm sorry for not speaking up, and for everything that happened last night. Now, having said that, if you walk outside in the middle of the night on your own expecting, I don't know, whatever, you gotta be more careful next time.
Yeah, there is someone still hunting you down. I think we all probably should have followed after you. That was our bad, for sure.
Yes, for sure. But you gotta be careful too, right?
Of course.
And thank you for sticking up for him, Syriee.
Can I roll for insight? Because I don't like this
no,
reserved.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Sure.
Okay.
I get advantage on this.
On what?
Yo, insight. That is a. Me too. Soft 20, dirty 20.
Wait, on Pallas?
Yeah, on
Yes.
you.
About what?
If you're gonna not go out alone again, like if you're gonna stick to a buddy system.
Oh, wait. That's not what I was rolling for.
Oh.
I was rolling for something else.
Check on this.
Yeah, I was rolling just because you seem way too reserved.
So on my deception check against going outside, so Will, that's going to be a 16 plus 8. So that's going to be a 24. So you don't get a read on me, or maybe a read slightly. I don't know. I don't know how insight checks really work that well. Bryson, what are you trying to check?
So you are like giving very much, when you were speaking, it felt like a speech that you had prepared. Enix noticed that it felt like a speech that you had prepared for school. And on top of that, after everyone else started speaking, you were giving a lot of one-word responses. So Enix is trying to get a gauge of like, what the fuck is going on in your mind right now? Because you're not as talkative. Like, it's giving very much like, yeah, yeah. What are you like thinking/planning? Because this is weird.
I don't think I need a deception check against that. I don't think that's something you can really deceive against.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not saying any lies. I'm being frank, if anything, because I think Pallas is not fully trusting.
I guess what Enix is trying to understand is not necessarily what you're well, maybe what you're hiding and if you are hiding anything.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Tommy, am I hiding something?
This is a really weird tangent.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I'm hiding. I'm like...
It was just an inside check because you were like...
Yeah.
Your drinks, no.
Yeah.
So many checks, guys. Do we
All right, guys.
You're right.
Let's get... Sorry. We all know why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Little, elephant in the room.
Oh,
sorry, Sagas.
Satyr.
He's not here.
It's not here.
Oh, thank God.
Satyr.
Anyways. Yeah, big satyr. Okay.
I think he's average size.
Can we all do the get out of our chairs slightly and look around sort of thing for the diner?
Sure, you look around.
I'll detect thoughts still up because then I can just scope the room, like for Dion's thoughts. Dion thinks in a certain high-pitched tenery,
He sings all of his thoughts.
You all check. You see neither Dion nor Emerine are present in the diner.
Is Rizzy in the diner?
Rizzy?
Yeah.
Rizzy?
Pallas would have clocked her the second he walked in the room. But she was in this fucking bitch.
No.
Okay, cool.
Because she has invisibility on her. Do I hear her thoughts?
Alright, let's start brainstorming. I think, what's our window of opportunity here?
Well, we have this recording that Syriee got.
Right. We could use that for leverage against them if we wanted. At least lure them into.
Standstill.
No, but we would at least lure them into coming to us, and then we could let them have it. You know, that would feel good, at least.
All right, what are you guys planning on doing?
Well, first and foremost, we're gonna kick the shit out of him. That's totally a given, no matter what we do. I think they've deserted at this point, and I did warn them. I think some of you can very clearly remember me warning Dion.
Okay,
I do remember.
I want to make it really clear. I do not want any of you guys getting in trouble for me.
Can I say something? I made a promise to Dion, of all people, that if they got in any of my friends' way or my way, I would let him have it. There would be no holding back. And if it's okay for me to say, I consider you a friend.
Lav kind of shrinks a little bit, but a weak smile crosses her face.
I mean, you guys beat him up. What is that going to accomplish?
Well, that would be after we figured out how to deal with whatever the situation is.
Do you think they need their fingers to finish blackmailing you, or like, can we?
That is a lot. That is.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
I slowly whisper to Dakota. I'm like, no, I'm down. God, that's a lot, Dakota. That's a lot.
Sorry, guys. Bad idea. Okay, I made this poison.
While this conversation is happening, Roselle, can I have you make a charisma saving throw?
Oh no.
Nani?
Charisma.
Wait, find my D20. Okay.
What the fuck's a charisma save? They're so uncommon. Zone of Truth? That's the only spell I can do with a charisma save.
Sorry. Okay, that's just a 13.
13, okay.
What's happening?
Roselle, you open your mouth to contribute to the conversation.
Oh no.
And the voice that comes out is not your own. As everyone at the table sees Roselle open her mouth to contribute to the conversation, and you see her lips form the words, "Kill him!"
Roselle, what the fuck?
I like your thinking.
Roselle,
Oh my god, Roselle, Jesus Christ.
Phoenix, open mouth.
I mean, fair. I'm not a fan of murder. What?
Wait, is my detect thought still up? Do I sense someone taking over? Just like surface level. Do I feel like someone else like, oh my god?
Someone else takes the wheel for like half a sec.
Yeah. Do I vibe that?
Haven't you already spoken to Carnation? Like, canonically? Technically? With the mind link?
No, I was repelled from talking to Carnation. I tried
The first casting of the spell was, I believe, it's been more than a minute.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it definitely
well
has.
over a minute.
And I didn't have it ready, so I couldn't have,
No one knows what Carnation's voice sounds like, because Carnation can only speak to Roselle.
Yeah.
But you hear that voice come out of Roselle.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I appreciate the concern.
What,
do you want to talk about it?
Give me a second, and I'm gonna say in my head, was that you?
You need to leave nothing left.
I'm sorry, I totally didn't catch that.
Fuck, sorry.
Going through a tunnel.
You need to leave nothing left.
You're not gonna believe this. I didn't catch that again.
Alright, he said, you need to leave nothing left.
Of Dion?
Kill the boy.
I'm not getting a murder. What is going on with the echo? What is going on with you?
Who is it echoing through? I can't tell.
I don't know.
It's not me. I just muted myself.
It's Arielle and Aidan.
Really?
Yeah.
Just try.
Is this good now? Okay.
My noise suppression thing is on.
It might be Arielle?
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Not a huge deal.
Cool.
What did you say?
I don't even remember. What is going on with you right now?
That boy is nothing but a liability. He hurt your friends.
I agree. He's not a good person, and he's... Aidan, I think it's echoing.
It is?
I actually can't hear it with Aidan.
Okay.
I can hear it.
Oh, well, that's just me.
Well, I love it when I have to be the star of the show to talk. I agree. He's not a good person, but this is a lot of violence. You know that? And I'm not team violence in this moment personally. I think we should find a more subtle way of dealing with this, because if we were to, as you said, kill him, that would just cause more problems for everyone.
Who's going to miss a shit stain like him?
Okay. Okay. I barely caught what you said. I'm so sorry.
Jesus. It's okay. He said, who is going to miss a little shit stain like him?
Well, that's not what matters. What matters is that he doesn't need to die. He doesn't deserve to die just because he did something bad. He could get better. He could change. Something's probably going on with him.
Silence.
Roselle, are you good?
Yeah, can I ask what Roselle looks like in this moment, having this conversation, and like
Roselle, I want to say Roselle is like hardcore, just like staring at her cup of water in front of her,
What?
like dissociating.
Could you wait like 5 minutes? Sorry.
Pallas is so familiar with that look. Like,
I'm just imagining Roselle like.
I'm getting the feeling we should say less lethal options, at least in front of Roselle, for the time being.
if I may, do you want to do this, or are we continuing with the Roselle carnation?
Yeah.
I think we're Carnation fell silent.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I may, I'm not opposed to beating the shit out of Dion. I will not be partaking personally as a political figure. However,
No. Why not? Why not?
I'm weird. And
Why not?
also, Pallas like tries to like do a little flex. It's pathetic. Like,
But they're a bard. You need to. Okay. Let me.
I won't partake, but I can counter spell if that's what you want me to do.
Yes, please.
Okay, but if anyone asks, you know what? We'll figure that out later.
You can cast spells without us.
Dakota.
We cannot beat the shit out of Dion if he still has blackmail on last one.
Thank you.
I was just.
Have him release it.
I was just about to say though, we now have counter blackmail on Dion. We could maybe go to the school or something, or go to some, maybe their parents even. I don't know.
But then that puts Lazaro in harm's way.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there's no way of using that blackmail without getting Lazaro into trouble.
Well, so here's
Unless, okay, do we know, like, they have to have it saved somewhere, right? Maybe on their phone, personal computer.
in the cloud at this point. Fantasy cloud.
Fantasy cloud. Damn.
If I may. The best way to deal with adversaries with blackmail is to drag their credibility so far into the mud that no one believes them and said blackmail is released.
How can we do that in a
How
day?
do you notice? But like, I'm scared too.
How do we do that in a day?
Well, the video's a good start. However, Dion is, how do I say this kindly, a fucking idiot. Given the circumstance, he'll do it to himself.
If I may, if we're going this route, and this is nothing is set in stone, where is the one place we all know it could hit him the hardest?
The stage.
Yeah.
Pallas, like literal face curls. Like, he's like, wahaha.
We know the musical. I mean, the musical's in, like, what, a month?
Noelle says they have practice right after school.
Well, after Studies of the Mind.
Oh, you're right, darn.
Which is after the election results are released.
You're right.
So it's like, that the rehearsal is fully an hour after the election.
Yeah, that's...
There's not enough time to leak the information. Like, we don't have enough time.
Good point.
If it helps, I know, or I personally am friends / related to one of the people that have, quote unquote, at least from what I've seen, made him like. I have a way into the musical stuff.
Guys, I have an idea, and Holly just gave it to me. Hold on, let me get in character, because that was not... Enix would not ever use that
Enix
voice.
would never smile.
I could be wrong. Just hear me out, though. We send him a video with, one of us casting a flame spell, probably me, up to his costume, and anything that he touches, and if he doesn't meet us with his phone and his computer in the gym by a certain time, we will make sure to burn everything that has to do with him specifically in the musical to the ground.
I mean,
I like it.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
I mean, fire, it could be a bit much. I'm rather good at shredding things.
Shredding.
Yeah. Shredding.
I can burn things too.
Is she?
Fire, shredding, anything. And we could get in through Noelle.
This is cool.
Mhm.
But as somebody that has some knowledge, let's just say, of not some criminal stuff, you need to make sure, or try and make sure, it doesn't get back to you.
Burn her phone and disguise self.
We're really talking about this in, like, a diner, like an actual restaurant. That's insane.
Who's listening? Who's listening right now?
This is also really good food.
Yeah, it is. Can you pass the ketchup? Thanks.
Oh yeah,
my bad. Sorry.
Is that window
listen,
like
nothing gets me more than a good plate of wyvern fries.
Burger. Burger. This is a really good burger, guys.
It's a good
They make
burger.
it. Listen,
This is a really good burger.
they make the dragon sword burger really good.
I like their fish fillet. Their fish fillet is really good.
I'm loving this fantasy monkey Christmas.
I'm McLoving it. Anyways.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Using our, frankly, if we were to pull all of our, like, social connections, all of our, like, I reached out to Aviva, Rufus, Melody, like, all of my people in a circle, and then, like, Dakota also reached out, like, say we all do this. And
Really, it's just you and Dakota, because the rest of us don't know anyone else
No,
outside
let her-
of the
let her
people
finish.
that we all know to collect.
Let her finish.
Dakota, Ezra, Dakota, Ezra, and Pallas were to do this. Could we, in theory, get the rumor mill going enough to kind of light a fire under Dion's ass? Like, could we, like, kind of send threats that way?
It
Wait,
depends on...
Wait, Dakota just got a big brain idea. Can Dakota... Okay.
Does Dakota say that in third person?
Dakota drops burger. Dakota, big brain idea.
Alright, would Dakota like to share?
who?
Did he just have a stroke? What's happening?
I think I did. Who has disguised self?
Holly.
I mean, I don't have
Can you-
disguised self, but I did manage to convince a million people I was a different person.
So we can have Dion do whatever we want on camera.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, both both Lazaro and Holly are unfortunately quite shorter than Dion.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
And larger deuce.
I could polymorph him into a bug.
Wait, what size is?
We're gonna overlook that
You're
one.
small.
Dion's what, like 6 foot?
Medium.
Wait, what size am I? 'Cause
Are you small? Are you
Am
categorized
I
as small?
technically small?
You're
because I'm
technically
different
you're
types of-
short, but you're technically medium.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Are you proposing?
only does a foot or two. I think it's only a foot.
It's a foot.
Okay.
Wait.
Small as Dion.
Change you up to that.
You could also
No.
cast disguise self on someone else.
You can cast the size self on someone
You
else.
can cast
I think so.
disguise.
I think you can. Can you upcast it?
I don't think so.
Think so.
I think it has a range of self.
Hmm.
Not so
Oh, wait. Oh. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Oh, a spell scroll.
You
Oh my
could write a
God.
spell-
Oh my
could
God,
write a
Laz.
spell scroll
Spell in a
give it
can.
to-
Spell in a can.
Not.
Wait, hold on.
Disguise self. Spell in a can.
I'm going to roll to see. I'm gonna roll a luck check to see if Lav has made a disguise self spell in a can. I'm gonna call it like
Oh, okay.
15 or higher.
So I'm proficient with a disguise kit, if that helps.
Lav slams her hands on the table. Eureka! Hold on. She goes into that.
Sorry, I'm excited.
But not now. Not now. I think I know what you're gonna do with that, but
Wait.
I
I'll
wasn't
take
gonna.
your word for it.
I wasn't gonna use it. I just wanted to show you guys for effect. And you see,
You
sure
shook
enough,
it, I got concerned.
sure enough, you see disguise in a can. I may or may not have made a couple of these.
That's
I don't want
great.
to know why, but
Wait.
It's good that you
Let-
did.
Let me get this straight. Dakota, are you proposing you do it to Dion exactly what happened to me earlier this semester?
I mean, we could have Dion do and say anything we want.
Oh, this is... Wait a minute. Pallas.
Can any of us do Dion's voice?
I mean, Pallas is the most charismatic, but he doesn't have the actor feat, but he could try.
Good thaumaturgy?
ooh, I have thaumaturgy.
You get it for free, yeah.
What's that
I
word?
will have minor.
Prestidigitation, not
Minor illusion,
thaumaturgy,
yeah.
right?
No, never mind.
So
Okay, wait. Using Dakota Connection's brain, can Dakota think of somebody else in the theater department, respectfully, Pallas,
Noelle.
who has the actor feat, like
Noelle.
who could do it? Does Noelle have the actor feat? I mean,
Noelle doesn't have the actor feat, but Noelle is pretty high in deception.
Is it deception or performance?
He's good with both.
Oh.
Performance, I think performance he has expertise. Let me double check.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure one of his expertise is his performance.
wait, but doesn't Noelle not work for the same reason that Holly doesn't work? He's not within a foot of Dion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Noelle's taller than Holly.
that's
Oh,
true.
you're right.
And
So
again,
that'd be
disguise
weird
self,
to
you
play.
can like make yourself appear taller. You just like don't physically become taller.
Only a
And you
foot.
can also make yourself appear shorter.
Yeah, Dion's not that tall, is the thing.
Oh, he isn't? I thought he was 6 foot. These are just like...
He's like 5'8".
Is he a mini horse?
He's a satyr. He's a goat.
Not even a horse. It's a
You're
goat.
so right. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I thought he was a horse.
That's minotaurs.
No,
No,
that's the centaur.
No,
Nope.
that's bull.
that is a
Minotaurs are
bull.
also half horse.
Yours
Oh,
both are
that's
centaur.
They're a
Yours
bull.
is centaur.
What is happening?
So, anyways, Dakota's gonna be like, okay, guys, I know we have this plan, but I also have this, and Dakota's gonna put the poison on the table.
Wait, Dakota, what is that?
I made it last night. It'll make him sick.
We are
Like,
not
really
going
sick.
to poison him.
Why
Well,
not?
hold on.
I thought
We're
we were
not.
putting everything.
Not.
I thought we were putting
Poison.
everything out on the table right now. I just wanted to say
Well,
like, this is
it's
a viable
if
option.
we if we poison him, we would have a good time to impersonate him.
Okay, but then you'd also have an alibi.
Yeah,
If
and
he was-
I just want to say, as the person
Yeah.
who you are doing like this for, objectively speaking, I don't know if I feel great about you guys fully just like roofying Dion.
I think we have to.
I don't think it's
that's
a
actually
roofie.
really good.
It'll make them.
It's not
it'll
good.
Make them sick. It'll make them sick. They don't need to. It's not like something they need to call poison control over. It's out of character. They should call poison control. But if you have the poisoned condition.
So is there? Wait,
It's
so is
fully
there
ammonia.
a world in which, like, this is what I'm thinking as far as plans. So we have someone, one of us, stay with Dion for an extended period of time to make sure that they had no alibi with anyone else. And that we can record the video and say, oh, they were there at this time doing this thing. And that the other person who Dion actually was with can deny.
Wait, you have multiple cans of this
Guys.
guy smell?
Dakota.
Guys, I just figured out how we get the perfect revenge. With
Okay.
the disguise and the poison to incapacitate them, we have enough time for them to make a public announcement to the whole school. They're quitting the musical.
Yes.
No take-backs.
Pallas can fully get you into the PA room. Pallas
It doesn't even have to be the PA. It can just be
On Snapshot,
Be
yeah.
with it could just be on. It could just be like with the teacher too. Like they don't even have to.
No,
In
not
the
with the teacher. Don't
cafeteria?
impersonate the teacher.
No. They can talk. They can impersonate Dion. Go talk to the teacher who runs the theater department and just quit.
Wait.
And then be like, no matter what I say, don't take me back. It's just because I feel
No,
like I'm
like,
gonna
have
miss it,
him
but I know I
curse
need
out
to not be a part of it.
No, have him fully like curse out the theater department.
Yeah, that
Like,
too.
have him burn
Why,
all of
why
the
quit when you can have him kicked out?
Mm-hmm.
We have to make sure that we still have the threat, though, so we can't like tarnish everything.
And
We have
hear me
to-
out. Hear me out. We add insult to injury.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is Aidan speaking, but it's also kind of Pallas. Once Dion quits, there's gonna be a role open. Why not put Dion's sworn enemy in said role?
Enix rolls their motherfucking eyes, being like, "You just want to be in the show.
That's-
Just say that."
I don't think that's how that works.
There's definitely an
Can
understudy.
we ask Noel? Noel, who's the understudy?
Noel does not respond because he's not here.
Fuck. The empty seat. Damn it! This empty seat. Where?
Can I text Noel? Hey,
Absolutely no
for
reason.
out of
No
curiosity,
reason.
who's the understudy of Dion?
Holly, you get a text back. There's a changeling who is the understudy for every single role, just in case.
Oh, right!
Wings.
Swing!
So true, thank you.
Okay,
All right.
so that doesn't work.
So we need to really make this work. So
Yeah, we recorded
at some point during lunch tomorrow, when they're eating food, someone needs to figure out a way to slip this into their food. Get them poisoned, get them incapacitated, and then one of us is going to have to watch over them, make sure they don't interact with anybody, put them in a locker, put them in their car, make sure they don't talk to anybody or get seen by anybody.
I think I would probably maybe be the best person for that.
Actually, I disagree.
I didn't want to say it. I think that makes sense.
He's gonna be looking for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but if he knows that you had any part in this, he's just gonna.
Why
He
would you know
doesn't-
you had any part in it?
He doesn't have to know.
He doesn't know that we know.
Can I say something?
Sure.
That perhaps we shouldn't. The poison, although viable, I think we might have a way to distract him long enough. Sans the poison.
Really? Because I could just sneak it in really quickly as Lavinia holds up Holly's wallet.
You're definitely doing the poison thing, and Dakota's just gonna give it right.
No,
over.
I'll hear Pallas out. I'll hear you out.
Hear me
Hold on.
out.
You can have this back, by the way.
You have multiple of those cans of this guy.
Enix starts to like check their pockets. They're like, what the
Holly puts arms down
That's both his rings, right?
your pockets, trying to be like.
I didn't take anything else into here. Just making a point. Continue.
Do you have multiple cans of that disguise self?
A couple, yeah.
They last for an hour, right?
Yes.
Give or take, yeah.
So what if his alibi was not who he
Make sure it's
says?
His alibi wasn't who they. I like that.
Nice.
I like that.
He's going on a walk with Rizzy or with Emerine, but in reality, Emerine and Rizzy are at the lunch table.
Like,
My personal vote would be
Alright.
Marine.
the
That way-
poison still works though, because then we can just be like, babes, you were sick. You were sick and you hallucinated that.
Or we have Lav, would you be comfortable, hypothetically, looking like no, that was an Aidan slip. Pallas would never. Pallas is smart. Laz.
Bitch.
Laz. Pallas is so socially smart he would
That
never
is the
slip.
opposite of what
Yes.
Bryson did like last session.
Anyway, Lazaro, would you be comfortable, say, looking like Rizzy or Emerine and slipping the poison? That way, in case you get caught, Dion would have no idea it was you.
Ooh, I have a great idea, Dakota says. Sorry. I could also make an antitoxin. You can share a drink. You can share a drink with Dion. Be like, hey, try this, and then you both drink it, and then you just take the antitoxin really quick.
I mean, ideally, that wouldn't be necessary if you could just get the poison out.
Yeah, but that's just like I can give you it to be safe, you know.
So, just to be clear, the plan is, so are we using the poison or not? I just want to be clear on that because that's like really important. I think we should, I vote for, I can't believe I'm saying, I can.
I vote for
I
poison.
can't believe I'm saying this. I vote for poison because we can use it as a means of being like, babes, you were disoriented, and I guess you just like were dreaming or like hallucinating because you were so sick. You never went on that walk.
So we're gaslighting him. Good. Okay.
So votes for poison.
Vote for poison.
I
Vote for
can't
poison.
consent to poisoning.
Oh, 4 votes for poison. How do the NPCs feel about poison, Tommy?
I can't vote pro poison if I'm running for office.
You're not
Ezra
running for
kind
office. You're sitting at a table.
Ori raises their hand, and Lav looks at you, Dakota. Dakota Olympus, I want you to promise that whatever thing you've concocted in this little vial is not going to hurt him that bad.
We can have Revivify, it's fine.
That is a terrible sentence to say.
It's a little complicated.
Touche.
Technically, I don't know how to make it anymore. But it works. It works.
Don't really go. The Astrophels are so corrupt. They use mind reading to get political power. That people bring poison in a child's food.
If we do end up needing more, though, I do have an alchemy.
Oh, you do? That's probably better than just the bleach and ammonia and detergent I used.
Oh my god, I don't.
The what?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, at least it's not like the thing I would coat a blade with.
Dakota, my guy.
Yeah.
You're a psycho.
Yes.
No, I respect it.
Okay, well, you know, sometimes if I only use my hands, I have to think of other ways to get the edge.
All right.
Guy,
Oh.
just join me at the fucking precipice. Get this shit out.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Invite me.
Siri, didn't you fully just like give the guidance counselor a black eye? Pot me kettle. Sorry.
So once again, just to be clear, so we are doing the poison because everyone voted for it.
I just realized. Hypothetically, if one... Sorry, I know this is not related to the idea at hand. Hypothetically, if one had a spell that could put Dion in a crazed state.
Crown of
That
Madness.
one could, in theory, cast without anyone knowing. Would that have the same effect as him potentially making this video?
You're talking about Crown of Madness, right?
No, I'm talking about Enemies Abound. The spell that makes you think everyone in your surrounding area is your sworn enemy.
Oh, that's
Well,
worse.
If you do that, they're gonna attack people.
Right.
I don't think that's going to have the effect we need it to, because we need a threat to loom over them that we can dangle in front of them. We need something to make sure that we can be like, we can make this all go away if you make this other thing go away.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think if we make them quit, there's no going back. But they do deserve it.
Yeah.
I'm confused on what plan we're going with. I thought we were going to get them kicked out of the show.
Yeah.
I think we are, but it requires them to be incapacitated, which involves the poison.
Yeah, but what could
know,
that do? Because that would spring the trap. We need to get them to delete the video first, unless people think that they just released the information and they're not believing it. If we're going with the destroy credibility route,
I think this destroys their credibility and destroys their dreams. I feel like this is a good combo play.
Tommy, with Pallas's social and political abilities and knowledge, is there a chance this could work if he has this massive freak out and yells at the theater person and completely burns all of his bridges in the theater department, gets all that horrible stuff, gets kicked out? Would that destroy his credibility enough to the point where he believed nothing, where no one would believe anything he said?
Who's to say?
You can't say it would.
It might not destroy credibility, but it might give them a reason not to do it if everybody's already pissed at them. If people already hate you, why would you then out someone?
I mean, Dion is
You don't. I mean, to be fair, you do not know
that
that's what Dion's doing. Arielle, Syriee doesn't know.
I'm saying this.
No, you're right, because Pallas knows this, and then Pallas is the one having this mental thought.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true.
All right, that was Arielle.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Thank you. That was great. I like that.
I love that actually.
The thing is that Dion is a special type of person, so who knows?
This.
Well, here's the thing. Everyone in the school already hates Dion. Everyone's been waiting for a reason to hate Dion even more than they already do.
I feel like you're projecting, but yeah.
Enix out loud does that. That's what Enix does.
This has been the craziest hour of my life.
Sleigh boots.
So, okay. A lot of conversation has happened over the last, give or take, 45 minutes. Because I believe...
We're getting coffee the whole time.
The entire time you have, dragon, waiters, okay, here's your tea.
And, every single time it's just oh, yes, thank you. So, the poison.
Poison for Cusco.
We out in the open,
the poison for Dion. Okay, all right.
Cusco's poison.
I would like Mr. William Maloy, out of character, to step by step give me the exact plan that you guys have concocted.
Okay, so the plan is simple. Essentially, we're going to have someone or multiple people take on the disguises of Dion and one or two of Dion's close friends. Whoever and how many we need for that to work, and then at some point we'll perform a switcheroo of friends, so to speak, where Dion is having lunch with who he thinks are his friends, but in reality, sharing lunch with, I believe we decided it was going to be Laz Liv, right? I think for that role.
It was gonna be Lazaro.
Yeah.
I think disguised as Emerine or Rizzy.
Yes. That was what we decided. They were going to slip. They were going to slip in the poison to their food. If they need an antitoxin to do some form of sharing of a drink, then yeah, I'll also make that.
That might be a little convoluted, but I got.
Yeah, I'm lost.
It's very convoluted, but it basically, Lava's gonna sneak the poison into their food. They're going to have the poison condition. They're going to be like pseudo incapacitated, need to step away to the side for a bit, and then after that, we have someone take the place of Dion.
Okay.
And then the replacement Dion, who then had to leave because they were very clearly getting sick, then has that alibi of they were sick for a second, but then they're back. And then they destroy.
Is this happening at the lunch table? Like, is he having this meltdown fully in the middle of
It could go from there and then keep going for a whole hour. Imagine what you can do for a whole hour as Dion.
You're so
Yeah. So basically, it'll start back, wherever Dion left off, and then it has to end with them quitting the musical in some way, shape, or form.
I don't think quitting is the way to do it. I think it's getting them kicked out.
No, I think it's like him calling the director a curse word.
Getting kicked out. Yeah.
Because quitting, they could be like, sorry, I didn't mean that.
Or that wasn't me. Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Let's go with the kicked out option. Let's choose violence.
Something so heinous that
who's playing the actor? Because they have to have a really high deception.
Hear me out. Pallas, as someone who's read Dion's mind many a time, would have the advantage.
That's true. I think, personally, if you ask the DM, Dion should be played by either Pallas or Noelle. Noelle has higher raw score, but Pallas does have the personal twist the knife, aspect.
Mm-hmm. Pallas can get into the evilness of Dion more so. And if we're having Dion go full mental breakdown, this is Pallas' chance to finally have a mental breakdown. So he'll take it.
I have an
therapy.
idea. If part of it happens in a public place-ish, or a place there are ways that not only that, but that scores don't even need to matter as much, just because there are certain ways to boost scores.
I can cast ability.
No, we're talking about Flash of Genius.
You get +5 5 times.
Yeah. So Holly just has to be around while you have your psychotic break, and you'll have +5 to most of the things you do until they run out of flashes.
I can also throw down enhance ability charisma, so I'm rolling everything with advantage. Plus my already amazing charisma score.
Am I getting fucking Ocean's 11?
Yes.
Yeah,
you are. So,
Bryson, can Enix be ready casting guidance? Just
I really can.
That was touch, I think.
I can also give you Bless, babe.
Bless is for attack rolls and saving throws.
You're right.
And guidance is touch.
Oh, so
that might be a little much.
Illusion.
That might be a little much, bestie.
Okay,
and when they're poisoned, we can magic circle him
in the bathroom.
I think you just really.
He's hurling on a toilet, and Dakota's running.
I must trap him.
I can. I do want to put out there that I have greater invisibility. So if we need to actually incapacitate homeboy, I can snuff him out and then use greater invisibility to make sure he's.
No. Invisible. No. Greater invisibility. But greater invisibility grapple. Just have him look like he's still standing.
Okay, I'd like to cut in and say, eventually we do have to actually move on with playing this game.
Yeah, can we do? I think Pallas having the full mental breakdown as Dion.
We have the plan, right?
We have the plan.
Is there?
What did Sid say?
Just that we have a plan. I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, Lab flips the poison. Dion goes to bathroom. While Dion's in bathroom, I think Enix or Dakota's watching him there, making sure he stays in there.
Yeah, Dakota's gonna get a magic circle down on Dion once we get him in the bathroom.
Once he's hurling in the toilet.
Yeah.
And then Pallas is gonna have, as Dion, a full mental breakdown as Dion. I think we're gonna keep it in the we have to keep it in the dining room so I could be near Holly just by coincidence.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait. Maybe it should be.
Holly can also disguise self as someone if needed.
You can be Emerine.
Slay.
Wait, but
Slay.
are there
right
gonna be
for it.
I think Lab was gonna be Emerine.
Yeah.
Lab can be Rizzy.
No, but we don't know.
We don't know who's gonna be. Yeah, we don't know who's gonna be there until day of.
Yeah.
Not
right,
only
so
that, we don't really know how connected.
I really think we should
We
like
know
start
it's
this
not
off.
Emerine.
Wait, can't we just cast greater invisibility on Lab?
I feel.
Yes.
Yeah, cast greater invisibility on Lav to put the poison in the food. Greater invisibility runs out. Lav goes to Dion and is like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And then that's when they take him away.
Well, no, Dion's gonna run to the toilets anyway because he's gonna have to throw up or shit.
No, I know, but we need a reason other than that. So it can be like, so then when people are like, oh, so that not people, so that when what's his face is like, oh, I was with such and such. That way, Lav can be like,
No,
no,
here's the thing: we don't need the excuse because when Dion runs to the bathroom, he's gonna say, "I need to use the bathroom." Then I'm gonna walk in as Dion, being like, "I'm back from the bathroom." Meanwhile, Dion's curling in the bathroom.
Okay,
right?
so just the greater invisibility on Lav in order to be able to do. Okay, cool, perfect. I can do that.
His alibi is gonna be like, "It wasn't me. I was in the bathroom throwing up, but like I just got back to the table.
Dope.
Like just got back to the bathroom."
Okay, that works. That's great.
Just remember, like Holly's assistant, like says, or wait, are we talking out of character, in character?
I was talking out of character because I was saying Lav.
Yeah, that's out of character, but I also feel like we had a shorter version of the conversation in character.
Yeah.
Okay, because Holly probably would before say something along the lines of like, I know you know Dion's a girl, just make sure that you get like, because I know, and I know I'm saying this fully as like a actors have this way of speaking and just like get that like, you know what I mean?
That feels targeted.
Yeah, Tommy, can you give me a little Dion sample so I can try my Dion impression?
I don't know. Do you have the keen mind feat?
Okay, Pallas has heard Dion's fucking voice too much. Pallas knows it too well.
It's not too different from Pallas's voice.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Pallas fits.
I'm probably
I feel like it's a
overthinking.
bit more like I feel like it's a little like little demon. You know, like
Arielle?
What do you think we're missing?
'Cause I'm definitely overthinking this. How do we make sure the drama teacher is there?
I
And
think the drama teacher needs to be there.
to get him kicked out, I think he does.
There has to be enough people to seeing Dion
And
do
it's
whatever
a
they
full
do.
lunchroom.
And we can get a recording.
And I will, and as Dion, I will be like, stop the show. I hate that. The director's an absolute bitch. I want to do that sort of stuff too.
Okay.
He's upset that he didn't get
It would be a shame if someone sent a recording of that.
That's the breakdown.
If
He
we
should have been
need,
gone all the time.
we could also, if we do need the actual drama teacher there, is Noelle doing anything? We could maybe convince Noelle.
We could have Noelle be. Sorry, you go first, Bryson.
I just wanted to say we can just have someone record Pallas as Dion saying all of that and then loom over the threat. We will send this to the drama teacher. If you okay.
And then,
Because everyone else is seeing this.
and then just another thing, we've established that there are cameras in the school, right?
Oh, you're right. But not in the bathrooms.
Yeah, because that's illegal.
Oh.
So
as long as we do the magic in the bathrooms and with Pallas as disguised as Dion, subtle spelling everything they need, it's gonna it'll look real.
As long as Pallas starts and ends the spell in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because then we have Dion entering, leaving,
Yeah.
entering, and then
Pallas leaving.
Pallas leaving. It's
Pallas is just improvement. Like that's we have an alibi. Like Pallas like, what are you doing in the bathroom? I was like, I was using the bathroom. Why do you want to know? Like I think this is the plan. I really don't think anything wrong with it.
I'm not right.
The setup is this.
Let's break it down to numbers.
Yeah, Pallas and I are in the bathroom to begin.
Yes.
Okay. And then Dion with Lavinia comes into the bathroom. At this point, what?
Why is Lavinia there?
Lavinia lures Dion away from the lunch table.
No, Poison did that.
Oh my god.
I think the poison is what does it. Lav is invisible.
Because I made Lavinia invisible, and then Lavinia slips it in while she's invisible.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay, I think we got it.
Yeah, cool.
I think we got it.
Okay. Are you guys done?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we got it.
Dakota officially gives Lazaro the poison.
All right.
I
Jeez.
think you're gonna need this.
Yeah, apparently I will.
Hey.
You're okay with this, right? You're down with this?
You promise it's not
If
going
you're
to hurt him
not,
like
if
that?
you're not, someone else can do it.
You
Or
prom-
if you don't want this,
Do you promise that it's not going to hurt anyone that bad?
it'll hurt Dion for sure.
That bad?
It's fine.
If he's that bad, I can heal him at the end of it. It's fine.
We have Revivify. I'm a cleric.
Again, the fact that
diamond
you're
roll?
even bringing that up is crazy.
Les, if you want, I'll do it.
No. I think I should.
Okay.
Thank you.
And this is all happening Friday.
Yes,
So
tomorrow.
if it doesn't go right, we're screwed.
Dakota wants to think of contingencies right now.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
In case of Dion leaving the bathroom by mistake,
I think we can wing it in
Can
case contingency.
Roselle,
Yeah, I think we'll be
can
fine.
Roselle be on standby outside the
I have
bathroom
sleep.
to polymorph
I have
into
sleep.
something?
No, or hear me out, Dakota. While he's throwing up, just grab his phone.
guys.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna grab him either way.
I think
I need
we're-
10
I
minutes.
don't
I need
think-
10 minutes to cast Magic Circle.
I don't think we need the contingency plans, and even if we do, I have sleep. I'll just put Dion to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
Hear me out. We get more poison.
Wing it.
Hey, guys, hear me out. It is 1 in the morning.
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's speedrun this shit.
I'm sorry. I just
Okay.
You don't need to speed
go.
run. We have been doing this for an hour.
Yeah, well, it's that kind of plan, you know?
No, I'm sorry.
We've been waiting for this for a month.
I've been waiting for this for a month.
Actually, yeah.
You've had counterpoint. You've had a month to talk about this.
Well, Pallas was angry at the group, so
I need a cigarette
was-
after
yeah.
this session. Jesus Christ.
Or
All right.
okay.
Does anyone have anything they'd like to do before they leave the diner? Or before Friday, before the school day?
Enix would like to look into the death stuff of Krasinski.
Okay.
Like, go to the morgue and figure some shit out.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna let Major into the morgue.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
they're not just gonna. Either just like let me in, and they're like, no.
I must purge this body.
Yeah,
Holy
you
Spirit.
try and going to the morgue, you see this like tattered looking undead hexblood lady is at the the receptionist like at the desk. She kind of like looks up at you.
That's a lovely name. I,
Enix is a dick and I love them.
Is that racist? I don't know.
So Enix says, hi, I wanted to see if there was any information on the situation with the death involving Reverend Krasinski. I was a member of his church, and I just wanted to know if there was any information you could release so I could think of different ways to honor him in prayer.
she holds up a rolled up newspaper. It unfurls, and it's sure enough the news story about Krasinski's death.
Cool. So then I read it.
It's pretty much exactly what your parents told you before. You don't really learn much new. You know that it was mysterious circumstances surrounding something off the heels of the Union of Light. You understand that it's being posited as natural causes, as he died very suddenly in his cell.
Is there any information on something that happened prior to the actual death?
I mean, it talks about the Union of Light, but nothing aside from that. It just mentions that he was imprisoned and then he suddenly died in prison.
Who would I talk to? Ooh, no, that's a bad idea. Who's running the church now?
The church has been a little bit defunct since the Union of Light.
So no one's running it.
Things have been a lot of stuff has been happening under the hood while they try and figure out how to reopen in light of what happened. No pun intended.
Right. I guess I say, sorry, do you have a bathroom? I go to the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. I cast greater invisibility, and then I go behind the desk to where his body is kept, where the bodies are kept. Specifically, his body is kept.
This is how a child traumatizes themselves.
Okay.
You're about to see a whole cadaverific experience right now.
Play.
Can I get a
uncheck? Don't throw
up. Can I get? Would this be survival? Because you're looking for something? No, probably not. Right.
Probably investigation.
Yeah, investigation. I completely forgot. Can I get an investigation check for me?
14.
14. You search the halls of the crematorium. You find a lot of locked doors, but unfortunately you are not. Yes?
I do feel obligated to say that greater invisibility as opposed to regular invisibility lasts for a minute. Instead of regular invisibility being an hour. If that applies. Sorry.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was just for me to be able to slip by.
Yeah, okay. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, you search through the halls of the crematorium. A lot of locked doors, a lot of twists and turns. Never really been back here before, so unfortunately you are not able to locate the body after some searching.
That's so frustrating. Okay. What do I find?
You find a lot of rooms with other labeled coffins. Nothing that you really recognize.
Okay. All right. Well then is there a window?
Just right in one of the turns of the hallways behind the receptionist, yeah.
I open the window and then I crawl out.
Great. All right. Well, is that everything people wanted to do before? Okay. I think, considering the hour and how long all that took, I wasn't really prepared for how long that scene was going to go. I think I'm going to call it for tonight. So we can get to we've got the plan in motion. We can get to all of that next session.